David. I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sorting. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out. Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
They're already here. Multiple aircraft overhead. It's the enemy.
If we let them go, they'll be on our asses later. So don't hold back.
Where the hell did they come from? What's the size of the enemy force? Target has been destroyed. Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later.
So, which one looks the hardest?
This is General Clemens. About 3 strikes. Sure we'll get a positive result this time?
Confirm destroyed.
Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
What's the anti-air weapon?
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing SAM! It's a ruckus down there. They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counter-strike.
Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower airspeed. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear.
Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles. A bomb would work fine. You'll wipe them out with one hit.
There's nowhere to run inside the bag.
That was the UCC, but it was really accurate.
Locked on.
Clear out the port immediately.
If we can get them here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys from Monty.
Okay. Are the blowers still functional? It's Pneumonia. The order is to abandon ships. How many ships in port are still operational?
Can't to assess damage, but likely less than half.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Strider 1, bombs away.
Target destroyed. Cruiser Irene has been beyond the point of recovery. Navigation is impossible. We're going to sink.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
You probably need to multiply that by 10.
That's fine by me.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up.
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger? Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. Supposedly there were 3 strikes. It's suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes. Don't wait for orders. You won't be getting any. Yes, sir. Lost contact with the second platoon. If they're gone, that means we have less than half our forces left.
Missile launched.
Sorry, guys. Your cruise has been canceled.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go. Fire! This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prynn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Target confirmed down.
Another attack run.
With Samuel Prynn gone, Naruja's naval stratagem will lose its edge. Taking out quite a few of them, but there's still some left. It's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Let me a hand, will ya?
Only half of our AA guns are still online. Requesting orders. Each station, continue to engage.
Shepard, Team 3 Strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needed him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I'd predicted. I'm sorry, sir.
I'm not bailing yet.
How many tanks are still operational? Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight. They have a lock on me.
Missile launched.
Enemy behind you.
That missile came from the enemy aircraft.
They got a lock on you, Strider 1.
4 vehicles crippled and 1 damaged to heat up a platoon. They're white.
Let's go help the survivors.
Strider 1, missile launched. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
Box 2, Box 2.
UAV is down. Target is in machine gun range.
Take cover, they're gonna take pot shots at us.
Missile away.
Keep your eyes on the sky, make more ground activity.
Hostile has a lock. They're after you, Strider 1. I got a stubborn one on my ass. Strider 1 down to hostile. Enemy behind you.
Strider 1, package away. Strider 1, target destroyed. Target acquired.
Trigger, splash the bandit.
Squad 5, follow me. We're the ones who make the kill. Fire! Fire!
Trigger, enemy has a lock on you.
Bandit down. Missile, evade.
Watch your shipyard in the blazing inferno!
Catch him now.
Missile away.
Enemy's got a lock. They got a beat on you.
That's the water shoot lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Buy stock in salvage companies while you can.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Aegis Ashore was hit and went offline. That aircraft evaded all that anti-air fire? You're kidding me!
Strider 1, missile launched. 31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
This is Rudy. We're by time until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air to air. We still got machine guns. Engaging. Good. We've reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime river truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that. I've got you. More aircraft on the entire fleet. Must be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination. It's a nightmare.
Fox 2. Target eliminated.
Triggers wiped out the enemy's AA guns.
Good. Friendly should have an easier time attacking ground targets. Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters incoming at super low altitude bearing 015. Have a report that 3 strikes with on ground. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't detect the force. Roger that. Leave it done. Ask the squadron, EO squadron, clear to engage. Control, returning to base. I've heard about you. You always have aircraft problems. 3 strikes is around. No joke. I lost control.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates. Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon. Thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. A picnic. You have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Strider 2, Fox 2. Strider 1, missile away. Target eliminated. Maintain course to return for resupply. Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
After all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke points from the port.
If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there. Prepare for anti-air combat.
The drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command to the officer. Turn drill to green. You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. So use your imagination like fellow submariners. A single shell will save.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
So use your imagination like fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations.
You sound downright ecstatic.
All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Roger that. Not evading by as much time as possible.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. We're simply miss.
Hostile has a lock.
Thank God!
Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
Total guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation.
Impact of the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's what we're looking for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Lucian, head back. I want that 100% survival rate.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
I don't need any missiles to buy time.
Behind the enemy. One down.
Package away. Target acquired. Picture it. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Missile away. 2 minutes remaining. Contact imminent.
Never felt so cramped in the sky.
Strider 1, bombs away.
Trigger, missile inbound. Keep up the AA fire. Don't let them close in.
Bombs away.
Target has been destroyed.
Enemy has a lock on you. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Trigger has destroyed the target.
Impact, now.
Enemy. Aircraft heading straight for our ship.
1 minute remaining. Vessel destroyed. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. The recent senior military officer has fled the combat zone. Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You've completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Lanza, missile, behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream. That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. It hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after the missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick.
Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started.
I repeat, withdraw.
Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
You siblings can go to hell together.
Brother and sister? Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, boss, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
Who you calling a wuss?
Turn your back on me, you laugh.
The bats seem to enhance their CM capabilities. Target hit.
Did it, Trigger?
You idiot, stay focused. Take down 3 strippers.
Warning, enemy has a beat on you. Missile away. detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Come on! Tell me to die!
She's definitely lost her mind.
Wake up! Missile coming your way! Locked on! Tried to be fast too. We really tried. I know you're in range. Let's do this. Die!
Target acquired. That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
No! I'm just going to have a room. So I'm going to be on the moon again and I'm waiting for you to do 3 strikes. 3 strikes!
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all strangler illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Illusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
No, stop it! Hey, chill.
Illusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough. Get the MP.
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet!
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.